So I was just online. I had to go check my grades because I'm still a young man in his prime. So I went to go look at my grades online, and instead of searching up D.A.D. schools, I accidentally searched up D.A.D.D. And little did I know, a nightmare awaited me of unimaginable proportion. Now, let's get into it. Now, D.A.D.D. I was wondering, what is D.A.D.D? What is this monster? What's so scary about D.A.D.D? Dads against daughters dating. Dad Club sorry, my bad. D.A.D.D club.com. Dads against dating daughters. Oh boy. Welcome to the D.A.D.D club.com. If you have a dating daughter, we've got what you need to torment her. If you've got a boy, he's automatically instantiated into the D.A.D.D club with this beautiful baby shirt. We've got 2 pistols. We've got another 2 pistols. We got a shotgun down here. We've got what seems to be a railroad and a train coming. That's how you know that you reached the dark side of the. This isn't the dark web. This is as dark as it gets. She looks like she wants to die. She looks miserable. I just want to see where all of this goes. How far does D.A.D.D go? That's what we're gonna find out. D.A.D.D items, of course. Nothing too big or anything. Nothing outlandish or anything. But hey, look on the bright side. At least D.A.D.D is LGBTQ appropriate, because they don't care if their daughter is dating a girl or a boy. They'll shoot him anyway. Now that's how you know that you've reached peak D.A.D.D style. I want to be a D.A.D.D one day. So what is this? This is like the quote, shoot the first one the word gets around. Is this what D.A.D.D is like, all about? Shooting the first girl that your daughter dates, traumatizing her forever? Because if so, I completely agree. I bet this is a very sane and peaceful Facebook account with nothing too bad or out of touch at all in any of the posts. You hear some great comments made by dads to boys visiting the house. We want to hear your best lines to boys. Or if you're a daughter and your dad had a comment that kept them in line, we want to know about it. Try to keep it as clean as you can. See, at least they're clean. At least they're clean. They keep their blatant insanity at a minimum by keeping their words clean. But their shotgun's cleaner. My dad's favorite. I have a gun, a shovel, and a lot of land. What am I doing here? I don't think I belong here. Mark Zuber says, treat my little girl with respect and we'll get along fine. If not, I will drop you off in the middle of a lake. See, that's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is treat his daughter fine, and then you won't get dropped off in the middle of a lake, Make sure she's home by 11, and you won't have to see the sword collection. Oh, fuck. My husband told the boy, just remember, whatever you do to my daughter, I'm gonna do to you. Y'all have a great time. But what if they smash? See, now these are true alphas. All of these guys. We've got Sword Collection Rob Henderson. We've got Shotgun Shell Tim. We've got Fuck Your Son Pool Morrow. I don't know. We've got all these men, these strong men that are just completely making me shake in my boots. Martin Ward says, I have a number of swords hanging in the hallway. What are with these fucking D.A.D.D dads and their fucking swords? Their fucking katanas. Is having a sword like a part of the D.A.D fucking ritual? Like, they all meet up in this weird fucking shed somewhere. They've got fucking little crop circles and shit. They're just fucking praying to some weird fucking statue of the almighty dad. You just see a fucking straight up fucking beer belly bitch. You're standing there. Our daughters are a sacred right from which we must protect. Brothers, pull out your katanas, for we must protect and serve in the name of our daughters, in the name of our sisters, and in the name of Naruto Uzumaki. So I found a slew of D.A.D.D memes that I wanna go over with you. Guns don't kill people. That's what daughters do. And then we got the D.A.D.D. Dads against daughters dating Democrats. It gets fucking political at this point.
We have all gathered here today to form the D.A.D.D. Dads against daughters dating disagreeable damn deadbeat debacle Democrats. Yeehaw, mother yuckers.
Oh, we've got the D.A.D.D.S. Dads against daughters dating snowflakes. To purchase our t-shirt, visit our online store. They've got a whole ass fucking sales department for the D.A.D.D. Oh, but look, she looks so happy next to her D.A.D.D.S. father. She couldn't be happier. Blink, blink, blink once if you need to blink, blink, blink.
Yeah. This one's for you, D.A.D.D.
It's time to
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。Bruh.
赤
Yeah.
Well, I hope you've learned about the wondrous and beautiful society of D.A.D.D. as much as I did, because as much as D.A.D.D. might be an awful place, it's also a beautiful place. And with that, I'm glad to say, to give it up for love, give it up for friendship, and don't forget to please like, sub, and share. Thank you. Bye.